All right, peeps, we're back.
Hey.
We are here today to do kind of like a Q&A. I think it's called the husband and wife tag. So we just found a bunch of questions. I had a few people ask me questions, but then I found the tag, and the tag pretty much has all of the questions in it already. So we're just gonna answer a multitude of questions for people that are interested to know a little bit more about us and our marriage.
Yes. Should be fun.
It will be fun. This might start some stuff.
All right. Question number 1. When did we meet?
That is a loaded question because we don't really know.
No.
Because we met in high school. We know that at some point in high school. Probably our freshman year because we hung around the same group of people. But we didn't meet and then be like, oh, I want to date you.
Impression on each other at that time.
Yeah, no, he didn't. No, I was not interested in you at that time. Next question. What was your first opinion of me? So I guess that goes...
Ooh.
You go first and say what your first opinion of me was. But I guess if you don't remember when we met...
Yeah.
I guess maybe our first opinion, when
the first opinion that
dating,
I have of you...
when we started, talking.
That I had of you, yeah, that I would say would count would just be... I don't know, you were kind of quiet.
Guys.
No, just quiet and
I am quiet.
I don't know. She always...
So that was your first opinion of me, that I was quiet?
Yeah.
Wow, that really makes you attractive
you
to somebody.
Talk a lot.
Jockey, typical football player in high school. Oh, I think I'm cool. I'm so cool. Look at me and all my friends.
We were cool.
But you were attractive, so I always knew that.
I was alright.
He used to take a lot of pictures without any shirt on. He used to do the typical bathroom pic without a shirt.
Chill. Putting me on blast.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, question number 3. When did you know I was the one?
It was probably when we first started talking, we did a lot of back and forth, kind of dating, kind of not dating. I think once I realized that
just
I tried to we were friends. I tried to stop talking to you, and I couldn't stop talking to you. It was kind of okay, this is it. When did you know?
Ooh, when did I know? Kind of the same time thing. I think just we went from talking and hanging out every single day. You were spending the night and stuff like that in my apartment to basically trying to act like we were just gonna be friends from that point.
We tried really hard to just be friends.
And it was just
I don't know why we tried so hard.
Yeah, and then it was just well, obviously we know that we felt stronger. So it's just from that point on pretty much.
I think maybe it was because you knew you were leaving for the Air Force and I knew you were leaving, so it was kind of pointless, I think, to me.
Yeah.
But it was inevitable.
All right, next one.
This one's fun. How long did it take to plan the wedding?
We didn't have
one day.
We had a reception. We didn't have a wedding. We just had a reception when we came back before we moved to Italy.
Yeah, because when we got married, we decided, we were going to actually have a wedding when we decided we were going to get married. And then Ty was in Texas in basic training, or no, you were in tech school. He was already done with basic and he was getting ready to, they were giving him his base options. And once he got his base, which was in Italy, the counselor lady was well, are you planning on getting married? And he's yeah. And she's well, you might want to do it before your orders are cut.
Yeah.
Because then your wife's not going to be able to go with you. Or it's going to be a really long time.
A long time before she could get
literally, he calls me and he's we have to get married this weekend. And I'm
yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Next question was, when did we get married? We got married in 2010.
2010, 8 years ago.
Yep.
May
22nd, 2010.
Yeah.
Did you forget?
No, I didn't forget. I just didn't feel we needed to do the whole day. But
exactly.
Yeah.
8 years.
8 years.
God dang.
Oh, here's Carter.
Yeah, and he came. He's only 6, so he was after we got married.
Yeah, after.
So another same topic. How did I propose?
How did you propose, babe? Do you remember what you did?
We had talked about it obviously before, but it was always in the future. We didn't necessarily obviously we said it happened so fast. So we never really talked about like, I guess like like being together and then being able to propose. It was not going to be an opportunity. We just had to get married. So yeah, I was just like on the phone, like, hey, we got to get married.
And I was like, all right, we're gonna do it. Nothing romantic, but it is still like, it's just like one of those things where you're just like, you hear stuff like that happen, and usually marriages don't like pan out.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Next question: how many children did I want before marriage?
I don't remember how many you wanted. I always knew I only wanted one.
That was me.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
That was Carter. I think before we got married, I always thought of, like, I came from a big family. I always wanted two, but I think like once we had Carter and like we got into the swing of life and he got older, I just said we changed. I changed. I like it. I like our little family of 3 plus Callie Swags.
That's our dog.
What does my family think of you?
I don't know. I mean, I think they like me. I think everyone likes me. I think we all get along now. We never didn't get along. I think it was just the way that everything happened when we initially got married.
Mm-hmm.
As most parents would, they got a little like, wait, what are you guys doing, you know? My family didn't have the same reaction, but his did. But I think, I mean, here we are 8 years later and a grandchild. It's kind of like, what does my family think of you?
I don't know.
My family loves him. I mean,
obviously, I think obviously we get along, and I know like we have fun and stuff. I don't know. I never asked like what they thought of me though.
yeah.
You guys can comment and tell me what you think of
Yeah,
me.
tell us what you really think of us.
Because I don't know. I think you guys like me, but next question: what does my friend think of you?
My friends like you.
Everyone likes me.
I mean, we don't have like, we have a lot of friends.
We have a lot of mutual friends too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't really have, like everything that we do with our friends is usually like together.
And it's usually friends that like already knew you before we were a we.
Yeah.
So.
We have a lot of old friends too, or friends that knew us like right when we got married. So there wasn't really like, I didn't really have like an identity to them before or whatever. So, but yeah.
Yeah. And we never did anything for any of our friends not to like us. What is my worst habit?
Ooh. Your worst habit is probably forgetting laundry in the washer or the dryer. All right, what is my worst habit?
Oh. What? You think I'm just going down a list of things
Sure,
that
you're
I don't
thinking
like
about all of the things that I do, late night snacking,
I mean, that doesn't bother
scratching
me.
my nuts.
That doesn't bother me either. Just wash your hands after. I think when it comes to like us, your worst habit is like not remembering like things that I tell you. Like if I say, "Oh, we're gonna go here on Saturday," he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay," and then like 2 days later, "What are we doing this weekend?"
I do that every day.
I'm like,
Every day. That's
Every
a
single
question
day,
that I
and I
ask.
literally just look at him like with piercing blood eyes, and he knows that we have something planned, but he either doesn't remember or doesn't want to say the wrong thing.
I
So-
just don't remember the exact thing that we have planned, or exactly. I don't want to say the wrong thing if we have something
But I can
planned
literally
together.
tell him like 3 separate times, and it still doesn't click in his head. And he'll be like, "Oh," he's like, "I'm gonna go to the gym at X, Y, and Z time." Be like, "Oh, okay, that's great. So then I'll go here and here without you. That sounds fine."
What is my best habit?
I like grooming habits.
Like body grooming?
Like body, yeah, like you take care of your hair.
Oh, hi, Callie.
Callie down.
Callie needs attention all the time.
Now she thinks you want her
I
to
know.
stay. Probably like, you know, you take care of your hair, you get your hair cut like all the time, you get your eyebrows he doesn't get his eyebrows done, but he does take care of all of that. It's a beard, you're clean, you shower. Like, you know, some men just don't take care of themselves like that.
I don't know. Your best habit is probably, I think staying on track with like healthy eating is a good habit that you have, because like me, I go off the rails a lot. You are like, you'll crave a burger, you'll have one burger, and then you're back on track. Me, it's like I have a burger and then it's like it's all downhill.
Yeah, it's like all downhill and you just like snowball.
I don't know, it's like a it's like a weird thing to pick, but I just feel like that's like something that you're good at.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? We get this question a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will probably think that it was me. Because I'm very like outspoken and I don't let anybody tell me what to do ever. And
She's hard-headed.
I'm very hard-headed and stubborn. It's my way or the highway a lot of the time.
I'd make a lot more of the decisions.
Like the big decisions.
But yeah, I think we both consult each other a lot before, so it's kind of like a joint effort.
Yeah, for sure.
If you could get rid of one thing that belongs to me, what would it be?
I was actually just thinking about this the other day because I've been like...
What?
I've been like cleaning up, like getting rid of a lot of stuff these days, and I was going through like the garage and I was doing something, and you still have a lot of crap from when you were younger.
Like what?
Like DVDs from high school and like your old
The
high school
highlight tapes.
jersey. Highlight tapes. What do who
Memories never fade, bro.
Well, you need to just like, I just want them all in like one tiny little box. Like if the box could be like this big and it could be hidden, that's great. And he has a backpack. A backpack.
No.
Full
They're in a
of-
crate. They're in a crate.
No, I took them out of a crate and put them back in the backpack because I
Oh.
needed the crate.
Oh.
Full of knives. Knives,
They're
guys.
old from
Like
literally
antique
from high
knives.
school.
Like they look really cool. Why do you need them?
What do you have that I would get rid of?
Nothing, because I get rid of everything myself. I literally get
She
rid of my
is a
crap all the
minimalist.
time.
She does not have.
I have no attachments to anything.
I would say like extra sandals around the house, but
Probably I have like way too many like shoes, especially because I
Yeah.
probably don't wear them. But that's next on my list to throw out, so we'll get there. Who is the better cook?
she is.
Easy.
Ooh, this is an easy one too. What do we argue most about?
That's easy?
Yeah.
Why?
The freaking temperature of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Every
But it's-
single day for 8 years, I think we've had to make a comment about the temperature. At some
And it's
point.
like, it gets... It
And it's
gets
subtle.
bad sometimes though too. It's like real, like they turn into like real life conversations. It's like
It's
it's like, why do you have it so cold in the house?
Trying to sleep.
Oh, I'm trying to sleep. Oh, what? I can't be comfortable in the house, and then it turns into like, oh, this is why you're so selfish.
I'm already like
Then it just,
in
like,
bare minimum
escalates.
clothes in my underwear, and I'm sweating, and she's literally wearing like
But
this, like a tank top and shorts, and I'm like, put some clothes on.
I shouldn't
if you're
have
cold,
to
I
put
shouldn't have to
clothes
turn the
on
air
in
up.
my house. It's
Anyways,
never gonna.
This
end.
is it. This is this
That's-
discussion every
But that's
time.
the only thing. Anything else, and directions probably.
Yeah, she's terrible at direction.
He's terrible at giving directions, and I just don't pay attention to the GPS when I'm like the
Oh my goodness.
person holding the GPS.
Yeah.
Like I just,
She's
it's like, oh, you were supposed to turn right there, and then
Yeah.
it's a big thing.
yeah,
But hey, if those are our arguments, I think we're doing a good job.
true. All right. Have you ever pretend to sleep to avoid an argument?
I'm sure he has.
Have you?
No. I would never fall asleep. I'm the one that's like kicking you, making you wake up to finish arguing with me.
I could fall asleep in the middle of an argument, but usually we always come to a conclusion, or at least like we don't ever get like crazy. So like
Our arguments
usually
are
our
never bad
arguments
enough to-
by the time we go to bed are like, all right, like I'm still mad at you, but like good night, and then I go to bed. So I don't really have to pretend, but there are times when like she'll bring something up, she'll get ready to ask me a question, or like or continue a conversation from earlier, and I'll if I'm too tired, I'll act like I didn't hear it, because I don't want to. It's not an argument, but I just don't want it to turn into like a conversation that is gonna be like
Yeah, it
too
could, like,
long, because I'm too
escalate.
tired.
Yeah.
And she always wants to wait till it's like 10:30 or something to do it.
I'm a night owl.
I'm not. What was our last argument about?
Directions.
Directions. Literally directions on Saturday,
On Saturday
night.
night, yeah.
What was the last text message I sent you? You can't read it.
Why? How am I supposed to know?
Oh, I didn't know it was like. I mean, it's not bad.
You said, that's funny, crying emoji. I'm funny, you guys.
No. OMG, the pool is literally behind the school, and I just drove over there and saw them walking back. It was so cute. LOL.
Because Carter went to the swimming pool today for the first time, and I was waiting to pick him up, and they were supposed to be done, and they weren't, so I went to the swimming pool to find them.
And I was swimming.
And I saw them walking from the swimming pool to school, and they were all like little ducks in a row trotting across the street. It was so cute.
That's funny.
Who is more affectionate? Yeah.
Me.
Him for sure. What is something I enjoy doing with you? Everything. I feel like we do everything together. We could literally
I was thinking about that the other day. I was listening to this podcast, and the guy was like, he's married with 4 kids, and he said every day he takes 3 hours to himself for his like mental health, like basically just to himself. 3 hours a day to himself. And I was like, I don't even think I get, like, we don't spend more than like 30 minutes.
We don't even get 3 hours like together.
Yeah.
A day.
I think traveling is like the thing that we like to do the most together. We like to travel. I mean, I wouldn't mind traveling alone, but obviously, like, under the circumstances, I have you to travel with me. So.
Yeah. Well, this is also the same thing. Like, who is the more romantic one? Well,
no, this is vice versa.
I think it's vice versa, actually, because I'm more romantic and thoughtful.
I'm not really romantic. It's
Who is the funny one?
She's sneaky funny.
I'm like witty.
She's sneaky funny.
What does that mean? What is sneaky funny?
Like, you don't know you're funny, but you like say stuff that's funny.
It's like those things when like people say stuff and you think it's a joke, but they're actually serious.
Yeah, I think that's
and
it.
then people just laugh at me, but I'm like, no.
But I think I'm the funnier one.
I'm
funny to like everybody else. Like, if you ask 10 people that know us, I'm the funny one because I'm always making jokes.
Okay, you guys, comment below.
It's
Who's
me.
the funny one? I don't know, man.
Look at your makeup video. That was funny.
That was not funny.
Who is more outgoing? I don't know now.
You're more talkative.
I talk more to strangers like randomly, but
I'm like
don't.
I'm like the party, like, let's get this party started.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't get like too close to people. Like, it's usually just like a quick conversation with a stranger. Where she's more like,
let's be friends, let's text,
let's get your number,
and let's go to happy hour, come to the barbecue. Yeah, that's me.
No new friends.
I don't have any friends.
Mom, Dad does.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
All right.
Would I prefer to stay in or go out on a Friday night? It depends. It really does. But probably he would prefer to stay in, and I would prefer to go out.
Yeah.
Even if I would just like were to go out for dinner, that would be enough for me. You don't have to go clubbing or anything.
I'm definitely like an introvert.
Yeah.
Have you ever lied to avoid getting in trouble with me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has for sure.
But probably like about like.
I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything we didn't need.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
And then I'm like, what is this?
I didn't buy anything we didn't need. Well, I just spent $200 at Target. Wow.
Yeah.
I needed those shoes.
Anything else?
Have you ever lied about something to avoid getting in trouble with me?
I don't know. If I'm like, if I'm like at the gym for too long and I was like playing basketball, I wasn't allowed to tell her that I was playing basketball ever because then she would yell at me for my knee, obviously, which I haven't played in years. But like, obviously, that was probably the one that I did the most where like, I'm going to go work out. And then like, I was intending to, and then I'd play basketball. So I was like, but if I had told her, I'd get my ass whooped. Because then I'd be icing my knee and then I'd say I couldn't do stuff because it hurt. All right. Oh yeah, this is an easy one.
That's a tough one.
What?
Like that's like a.
Oh, for me it's easy. So the question is.
Have I ever gotten something for you didn't like? You answer first.
Yes. Clothes. She's not in a while. It's been a while. And she has bought me some good clothes too, but she has gone through these phases where she thinks that I'm gonna change my style to like a cardigan or like a long sleeve turtleneck or some weird stuff. I don't even know. And she'll buy it for me thinking I'm gonna wear it, and I don't. Or I wear it once and I feel like a fool, so I won't ever wear it again.
I'm just trying to get you comfortable with different. I'm just trying to give you options.
I'm chill, man. I just like t-shirts and...
All he does, literally, you want to talk about someone complaining about nothing to wear, it's not me, it's him. And I'm the one who just filled 4 trash bags full of clothes of my own.
That's true.
And I literally have nothing to wear, and I still don't care.
I remember one thing I bought you that you didn't like, and it was funny because she told me, and it wasn't like it didn't hurt my feelings, but it was funny because I was just like, damn, she's cold-hearted. I was in Morocco, and I bought her this lipstick, and it was a little clay.
Well, that was... I mean, it's
it
not
was,
like I
it
didn't
was stupid. Like
it.
I bought it knowing she wasn't gonna use it,
It's not
but it was just
lipstick.
funny.
It's like this
it's
thing
a,
that like if you wet it,
it looks like a piece of pottery. It's like clay. And the top's red, and the Moroccan dude that sold it to me said you like basically give it to your wife, and they lick their finger, and then they rub it on their lips, and it's super red. And I brought it home, and then literally like the first thing she said was like, "Oh, that's cool, but I probably won't wear it."
Yeah, as I said, I probably won't wear it.
And it was
being
fun.
honest,
but I just
cool
remembered it because it was like because I remember at the time I was like, "Oh, this is cool." But what is the best gift I have ever gotten for you?
I don't know. You've gotten me a lot of good ones. I mean, I guess we can just go with like the most recent as my brows.
I don't know what.
You think that was the best gift I ever got you?
That's the only one I can remember.
I'm in the same boat though. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like I buy you a lot of gifts. Like I bought you a PS4. That was a gift for Father's Day a couple years ago. That was a good gift.
PlayStation 4 was dope.
Yeah, I've gotten you good shoes.
She buys me a lot of good stuff. I have a lot of good stuff from you.
Nikes.
Nikes.
All right. What is something that I cannot live without?
Me. I don't know. Going to the gym. It's probably a thing.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really think I have any like
Like
possessions.
materialistic possessions. Maybe an ice pack for your bum knee.
Hey, that's rude.
What about me?
Probably, I don't know.
Why?
Well, no, you could do that. I mean, she could do that.
I could do without
your
it.
phone.
I could do it.
Your phone, pizza. I mean, like, there's
like a lot of things that
you really like,
and I really need.
But
it.
she could do
like
without.
Pizza, I have to have it once a week, or I start to lose it.
Next question.
Use one word to describe me. Perfect.
That's tough. I don't have like a huge vocabulary, so. There's so many words to describe you. Is best friend 2 words or 1?
Can make it 1. Hashtag best friend. I don't know, you guys. That's tough.
Yeah,
We've been together for way too long. There's too many characteristics.
Like, yeah.
I can't say he's perfect because he's not. He's perfect for me, but that's not one word.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like one word that doesn't. It's not all encompassing.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah. What's my best physical trait? My gut.
I feel like you have an underrated smile. I feel like a lot of people don't like appreciate your smile.
Yeah.
They're always like, "Oh, you're so pretty," or like, "You're like." People obviously say like you're short, or like you're small, or you're skinny, or whatever. But like, no one ever says like, "Oh, you have a beautiful smile."
Yeah. I would like to say that about you, but you smile really interesting sometimes, right? Like, remember when we did those we took like family photos, and he like couldn't smile.
It was a bad day. I forgot what
it was.
Did we do something the night before?
No, it was just you.
I feel
But
like,
you do it a lot too. It's not like it's like when you're posing for a photo. It's just
it's not
genuine.
If it's not a genuine smile, I'm awkward at it.
Yeah.
I feel like I just like if I'm not like comfortable or and obviously in those pictures it was like hot, it was outside, it was dusty, I was wearing my new white Chucks getting dirty, so it was like my name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. Alright.
I guess yours would be, I mean, everyone already knows, like, he's in really good shape. If we're just talking about physical traits, which I personally hate talking about physical traits. It makes me very uncomfortable for both people, for both parties, not just because he's talking about me, but he has, he's in shape. He's got muscles and he's nice and... Yeah. Even when he's not, like, super like toned up, his body still looks good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Stop it.
All right. What is my best personality trait?
I would say like your willingness to like help.
Help.
Like, I guess not other people, but just me. Like, yeah, I think like you're always like willing to just be like, oh, it's okay, I'll do it. I got it. Or if I'm sitting, literally, like if I'm just sitting on the couch and he like gets up, I'm like, oh, can you give me a glass of water while you get up? Like, never questions it. Never. It's my best personality trait.
Oh. Your best personality trait? I don't know. I feel like you're a good like communicator. But I mean,
That is true.
Like, and it's not just like between me and you. Like with everybody.
Everyone.
Like a good like.
I'll never.
I mean, that's a weird personality trait to choose, but.
But I think it's a good one. I think like, I mean, here I am talking about myself.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously it could be like I feel like you like you don't like you're nice to everybody. Like obviously that's a good personality.
Yeah, I'm never
trait,
like, oh, you're annoying.
I feel like there's other people though out there that are nice to everybody, but like you, like one standout thing is probably communication.
I'm honest. You'll never have to question anything with me. I'll let you know. I was supposed to wink there, but I don't know how to do it.
You can't wink.
Not my best friend trait.
All right, so we're on the last question now,
Very last question.
and it's
Last
easy.
question.
You think this is an easy question?
Yeah, who is more likely to get into a fight?
Who do you think is more likely to get into a fight?
Me,
Daddy.
100%.
I thought you would say me.
She's more likely to get into an argument or like a verbal confrontation with somebody because well, maybe not. I don't even know. She's kind of scared.
I'm not scared.
She's not scared, but she's just
I'm
passive.
rational.
Yeah, I'm not rational.
He's very irrational.
She thinks everybody has a gun, and like if I like.
No, it's not that. I always just take everyone's like situation into consideration. Like if someone cuts me off on the freeway, I've done it before. They're having a bad day. They genuinely didn't see me. It was an accident. He's like, oh, I just followed this person because they cut me off. And
do
I'm
that.
like, dude. Then I'm like,
No.
they could have had a gun. They could have gotten road rage.
I've never
and-
followed somebody. I've definitely gotten like.
Oh, and then it's so funny because then I cut them off afterwards. That's what you do, and that's aggressive. Or
I am an aggressive driver.
But like if we're in a bar or something.
No, I'm not like a.
We'll never. We know what happens when you drink.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not like a fighter out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would, but like, there's just no reason to. It's just stupid.
Yeah, we're not fighters. But he would do it first.
I'll whoop your head, boy. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, like, share, all that nonsense. You can follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. We're not that interesting, but we're fun.
I think we're fun.
Don't forget, I'm gonna make some videos too by myself playing Roblox.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, right. All right. See ya.
Roblox.